Hello all, I'm up on Cribarth tonight, which is a hill in the Bannau Brycheiniog National Park. It's also known as a sleeping giant because from a distance back down in the valley, the shape of it looks like a sleeping giant. It stands at 1,404 feet, but it's still a good little climb to get up here. I've been up here 4 or 5 times in the past, but I've never got around to camping here. It's one I've been meaning to tick off. But Chris Price camped here the other night. He posted some beautiful photos and it looks like he had a great night. So he gave me a little nudge to get up here. So Chris was camped over there on lower ground. When I was up here last a couple of years ago, I climbed up on top of that ridge to see if there's anywhere to pitch a tent. I can't quite remember, but I think there may be a flat pitch up there. So we'll head up there, take a look and get set up for the night. The ground's a little bit bumpy up on top of that ridge, so I'm going to set up here for the night. I still got some nice views of the surrounding area. I've got a new tent that I'm trying out tonight. It's a Terra Nova Laser Compact AS. It's my first time pitching it. The sun's going to be going down soon, so let's get it set up. That wasn't too bad to set up. It took me a little over 10 minutes, but I did have a lot of teething problems. Mostly the guidelines, they were still set up as when it left the factory, so I had a few knots in them and I had to sort out. But with a bit of practice, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to set it up in half the time. But it's a nice looking tent. I should be nice and snug in there tonight. It's a 4-season tent and it's got a lot of good reviews. People say good things about it. We're not going to talk too much about it tonight. It'll be going dark soon. So we'll have some food, chill out, crack open a can of beer. Let's have a look what I got for food then. I'm not cooking tonight. I came off a night shift this morning and I'm back in the day after tomorrow. So I was doing my meal preps today, ready for work. And I've got a Buddha bowl there. That's just a bowl full of goodness. A nice healthy meal. You always see me eating cakes and chocolates, drinking beers and whiskies on these camps. But it's just a little treat. When I'm in work now, I'll just have 2 healthy meals a day like this, a bit of fruit, and in between all I'll drink is water and black coffee. But on a camp, I like to spoil myself, have a little treat. In here then, what have I got? Can't remember what I got. That's right, I got a slice of banana bread. I got a couple of dates there. And in here, if you watched my last episode up on Big, I had a few cans of Geraint. So I've got another one of his specials in there tonight. I've got a little hip flask of whiskey in there. That's a very special whiskey, something I haven't had for years. It's an Indian whiskey. So we'll have a wee dram later. And it's starting to rain, so I think we'll retreat inside the tent and have a bit of food. Yeah, I was expecting a bit of a wet one tonight, but I thought the rain wasn't going to come in until maybe 1, 2 in the morning. I'm expecting a bit of a downpour in the morning, but I don't mind. It's nice and cozy in here. I'm going to tuck into this now. There's a bit of everything in there. You've got sweet potato, homemade hummus, chickpeas, beetroot, kale, carrots, avocado, quinoa. It's quite a tasty dish. Got a load of peppers in there as well, and a lot of nice bright colours. Well, the rain stopped, but it's a little bit damp and chilly out there. There was no point in me setting that chair up. I was planning on maybe sitting outside for an hour, enjoying my can of beer, but I'll just stay inside the tent, stay cosy, have a slice of cake and a nice dram of whiskey. That sounds good to me. Our rain was coming on good outside then. Right, I'm going to crack this can open. It's all nice, so it's nice and chilled. And like I said earlier, this was gifted to me by Geraint Jones. And this is from Cold Shelter Brewery. And I believe they're from Cribarth, which is in South Wales. And it's an imperial stout, and it's 8.4%. And I haven't heard of them before, if I'm honest. But they've only been around since 2024. And we'll have a read at the back. It says, burnt out into oblivion. It's an anniversary ale. And this is a collaboration they've done with Cold Town Coffee. It's a rich, decadent imperial stout brewed to celebrate their first anniversary with an array of specialty malts and something sugar. You'll have to bear with me. My eyes aren't the best in this small print. And additions of black gold coffee and cocoa nibs, I think that says, and maple syrup. Sounds good. Sounds very good. I do like these strong stouts. Those hints of coffee in there. .4%. It's a strong can. Oh, and that pub I called in earlier, I popped in there to see if he'd let me park my car in the car park, but I didn't have any luck. And whilst I was there, I haven't been in a pub. I can't remember the last time I was in a pub. I thought, you know what, I'm going to sit there and yeah, I had a nice pint of Butty Bach in there. Wow, that's strong. Let me just turn that camera back on. Yeah, it's good. I think I got hints of coffee in there. It's strong. Yeah, and has it got that syrupy flavour? Yeah, I'm liking that, and you could tell it's a strong can. Once again, cheers, Geraint. Nice one, buddy. I still get a lot of people asking me how Toby's doing, so I'm happy to report that he's doing really well, but he's got to live a quiet life these days. Even a simple walk like today to the top of this hill, it'd be too much for him. He's got to rest and take it easy. So I've been flat out in work for 3 weeks at the moment. It's got another 2 shifts to go, and I break up for 11 days. So myself and Marianne, we're going to head down to West Wales, taking Toby as well. I'm just going to chill out for a week. But before Marianne breaks up, I got a few days to myself. I'm going to try and get out for a camp. If Toby's well enough, if he's up to it, I'm going to take him out for the night. I can't make promises, depends how he is at the time. But if he is okay, I'm going to take him out for the night for a nice chilled camp. It'd be good for him to get him out of the house, and it'd be good for me as well, because I do miss having him on the camps and the hikes especially. I miss having him by my side. But it'll be great. We'll see how it goes next week. Bit of luck, he'll be able to make a star appearance. The rain stopped, so I've come outside for a bit of fresh air, and it's quite chilly out there, and it's made me realise that winter's only just around the corner. This year is probably the first summer we've had in a few years, and for me, I've totally missed it. As a lot of you will know, I was stuck in the house for 3 months with Toby, and I missed all that glorious sunshine, and it feels like I fast forwarded from last winter straight into this winter. I'm having a look around now, and it looks like the clouds have lifted. There's a starry sky up there. It's quite a clear sky. And I don't know if you're going to see on camera. There's a lot of built up areas around here. Just small villages and stuff. But down in that direction, all that valley is lit up and glistening. That there is Gunlice. So I'm hoping that the focus is wrong. Maybe this rain will disappear in the morning, so maybe we'll sit outside. It's unlikely, but it would be nice to sit outside with a coffee and have a nice sunrise. If there's any fellow whiskey lovers watching, you may be interested in tonight's whiskey. It's one of my favourite whiskies and I haven't had it for a few years. It's an Indian whiskey and it's called Amrut. And this particular one is called Amrut Fusion. So Amrut whiskey, I think they've been around since like 1948. And for all their other whiskies, all their other Amrut whiskies, they use barley from the north of India. But for this Amrut Fusion, they use 75% of North Indian barley and 25% Scottish peated barley. So it gives it a little hint of peatiness and smoke and a bit of char in there, which is what I like. It's 50%, and honestly, I think it's a delicious whiskey. Over the years, I've only recommended it to two people, two of my army mates. They went and got a bottle and they said they really enjoyed it. So I've brought enough in there for 2 small glasses maybe. Right then, let's give this a pour. And a piece of this banana bread first before we tuck into the whiskey. That's delicious. Homemade. Picked it up today fresh from my local coffee van, Brooms in Penderyn. That rain's happening down outside. It's great and nice and cosy in here. So just a little swirl. I don't know if you can see on there, but it's got some great legs running down the glass due to the high alcohol content. That's very strong on the nose. It's quite fruity, a bit of citrus on the nose. It smells really good. That's my kind of whiskey, that's what I like. It's very full-bodied, very rich. It's got a hint of smoke on there. And you've got a lot of fruity flavours going on. And they linger. They linger on your tongue once you swallowed it. That for me is a really nice whiskey. Who would have thought that the Indians make such a great whiskey?
Bastard of Winterfell, dwarf of Casterly Rock.
I don't usually watch anything or listen to music when I'm camping. It's been a long old night in the tent tonight with the weather, and I've been rewatching Game of Thrones recently. I'd forgotten how brilliant it is. The best episode of the series, the Battle of the Bastards, Jon Snow and Ramsay Bolton. I watched it the other night and forgotten how brutal it is. It's going to be one of the best series ever made.
Ron of the Blackwater, formerly of whatever nameless shit heap you're from, with a saddlebag full of gold, complaining about not getting paid.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I've realised my body clock is completely out of sync because I've been on nights. I'm just laying here nice and snug, listening to the rain outside. That's a rude awakening. Well, it's been a rainy all night. We've had a lot of heavy rain on and off. It woke me at 4 o'clock this morning, and again at 6:30, and I've been up since then. I was in a deep sleep as well. I didn't go to sleep till late, but it's stopped out there now. I can hear the birds singing, so I'm hoping it'll hold off for a bit. So it looks quite moody outside. Finish my coffee, we'll go outside and have a walk around. I'm looking into that camera and I'm sure I've got big bags under my eyes. Those 12-hour night shifts are catching up on me. I'm looking forward to my 11 days off. I need a good rest. So first impressions of the tent. I'm liking it, if I'm honest. For a one-man tent, it's very spacious inside. That's one of the reasons I bought it. But there's enough room for me to sit up in there. I was able to get my backpack inside and my gear, and there's enough room for me to cook in the vestibule. I was rushing when I pitched it last night. The sun was starting to go down and I could feel a bit of rain coming in. I've realised this morning I've made a few small mistakes. There's a couple of straps inside I forgot to tighten up. They attach the outer to the inner. Just would have got it a bit more taut. The next time I'm out in it, I'll get it right. So it's been a pretty good camp, even though I've been in a tent all night and I didn't get to enjoy the scenery that surrounds me. But camping somewhere like this, when you got all this clag and this mist rolling in, it's great. It's quite atmospheric and it's got a bit of an eerie feel to it. I might come back up here for another camp when we've got good weather. There's an area up here I want to visit, do a long walk, visit that area and camp here for the night. This area was quarried in the 1800s. It's quite a dramatic and wild and rugged landscape. And if you look down there, so that track running along the wall, those are remnants of all the old tram roads that run all through this area. Well, the rain's coming back in and it's coming in heavy. So I think I'm going to pack a tent up and call it a day. But thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, do us a favour, please give it a thumbs up. And if you could, please leave a comment. Hopefully you'll be seeing me back out soon.